Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Wheeler here. I am coming to you live from the Pollock School Library. I am ready to do the calendar. Make sure you have a piece of paper and something to write with. And remember, your parents can send me your done or your finished student work through email, text message, class tag message, whatever works best for them. I want to hear from them and I want to see the awesome work that you're doing. Okay, so I already moved the number for today. Remember, think about what number month comes first when we write our date. Think about that number month that comes first. January, February, March. What number is March? 03. And what day is it today? We can look at the last number on the calendar, 26. And what year is it? 20. Great job. Make sure you have it written down. Again, if you need to pause the video at any time, feel free to pause me, write your stuff down, and then play when you're ready to go. Okay, we know that yesterday was what day? Do you remember what day yesterday was? It's the third day in the week, usually like the middle of the week. Yesterday was Wednesday, which means what is today? What comes after Wednesday? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And that means that tomorrow is what? Friday, or Friday, as we like to say at school. So today is, again, if you're writing this down, you do not need to write the today is part. That's just for you to see how I'm writing it. You can just write the date down on your paper. So what day of the week is it? Thursday. What comes next in our date? Comma. And what month is it? March. What number day is it today? Yesterday was the 25th, so today is the 26th. What comes next? Comma, great job. And what year is it? 2020. So today is, say it with me, Thursday, March 26th, 2020. Good job. Make sure you have that written down on your paper. If you need to pause me quick, and then keep going when you're ready. Our clock time for today. So our analog clock is showing what time there? Think about the minute hand as the longer hand. So where's our longer hand pointing? And our hour hand is the shorter hand. What hours box is that in, or whose room is that in? First, let's do the minutes. The long hand is pointing at the 3, which how many minutes is that? If we count around the clock, 5, 10, 15. It's showing 15 minutes past. Oops. And what hour is the hour hand pointing to? You said 5, you were close, but not quite. The hour hand is pointing to the 6. It belongs to the 6. Time for our money. We've been talking about this every single day this week, so you should know now. How many cents is a quarter worth? Tell someone that you're with, or write it down on your piece of paper. How many cents is a quarter worth? 25 cents. So we have a 25-cent one, another 25-cent one. How many cents is a dime worth? There's our dime. It's big. It's smaller than a nickel, which is a little confusing because it's more. The dime is worth how much? 10 cents. And how much is a nickel worth? How much is our nickel worth? It's less than a dime, so you know it's less than 10 cents. How much is it worth? 5 cents. And we have something new today. Some pennies. How much is a penny worth? 1 cent. They're the smallest. So we have how many pennies? Good, 3 pennies. That one got a little out of control. Oops. Okay, so with our quarters, how much cents is 2 quarters? 25, 75, $1. 25, what's missing? 50. So we have 50 cents there. And this is it's really close to what we did yesterday, but I added pennies with it today. So again, we did this yesterday. If we combined the nickel and the dime, how much would they be worth? So 10 cents plus 5 cents. 10 plus 5 more. It's 15. Let's add that first and then we'll add our pennies on. Remember to stay in your lanes when you're adding, that little invisible lane in between. 0 plus 5 equals 5. 5 plus 1 equals 6. So we have 65 cents there. And how many more pennies do we need to add on? How many pennies do we have? We have 3 pennies. So again, we need to make sure that we stay in that invisible lane because we cannot add tens and ones. They need to be added separately. What is 5 plus 3? 8, good job. And 6, is there anything here? Nope. So do we add anything? Nope, it's basically like a 0 here. So if you need to put that 0 there, that's fine. What is 6 plus 0? 6. So our total in our jar today is how much? 68. Don't forget the label, cents. Okay, now it's time for our Did You Know fact of the day. Are you ready for this one? Did you know that bald eagles can swim in the water? You wouldn't think so because they're very fuzzy and fluffy. They have a lot of feathers, but they can surely swim. Sure, that's how they catch a lot of their food. Also, our joke of the day. Why did the student eat his homework? Why would a student eat their homework? You can pause the video if you need to think. If you already have an answer, I can't wait to hear it or see it written on your papers today. Why did the student eat his homework? Because his teacher told him it was a piece of cake. Not like an actual piece of cake, like it would be easy for them to do. Okay, good pun of the day. I hope that you guys have a great morning, and I will see you in a little bit for our math and reading lessons. Bye, boys and girls.